This video is primarily for people who only have the use of one hand. But if you have 2 or 3 hands and ever find that you need a mag loader, this video could save you maybe $35. What it amounts to is I only have the use of one hand, and it's old and weak and full of arthritis, so loading the magazine is very much a problem for me. As a matter of fact, try loading a magazine, no matter how strong you are, try loading a magazine with one hand. It is approaching impossible. One, you can get there. 2, that gets really hard. Anyway, you get the point. It can be very difficult when you get down to the last couple of cartridges. You give up. So after thinking and fiddling and figuring, I come up with a very good solution. I call it the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead one-handed mag loader. It costs less than $1 million and works like a charm. I mean, let me demonstrate. Take your cartridge, empty mag, how many was it? One more. Simple. Loaded. Done. The way you make this is the way I made this one was with a router. I routed out the dado, groove, trench, whatever you want to call it, and it has to be about somewhere around 3 millimeters. It's not critical. I'd make it at least 3. It could be more. The dado needs to be a little bit deeper than your cartridge, so the top lip will start down in the dado and it guides the magazine down on the bullet. So the cartridge, all you need is a small amount. The length for a .32 caliber, this is about I don't know, it's not critical. That's 40 millimeters. None of the dimensions are the only dimension that you want to be as close as you can get it is the width of the dado. It needs to be just barely wider than your magazine. The closer the clearance, the better you are. This one is probably 1 millimeter wider. So keep that width, the width of the dado, keep it close. Just enough for the mag to slide is all you need. And if you're going to make one like this, which helps, the length of it helps line up the magazine. See, when it's at the back, against the backstop, that lines it up to push down on the cartridge you're about to load, just in front of the retainer lips on the magazine. What else can I say? If you don't have a router, you can make one of these by, and this is the first one I made. I just got a piece of wood that was just barely wider than my magazine. Screwed 3 pieces of wood together. This one works fine. It's just bigger than it needs to be. The second one I made it to hold 7 rounds. Thought that would make it a little quicker. It don't. I can load with this one as fast as I can load with this one. And so you just take a piece of wood, and it don't have to have the stops in it. It will work without the stops. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Where's the magazine? Is that one full? No. You don't need a stop. It just helps you line it up by being the right length from stop to stop. It lines the magazine up with a cartridge better. But all you actually need is a piece of wood with a dado cut in it, the right size, and you're good to go. I'm not sure if this will work with a double stack magazine. I don't have a double stack to. Makes a convenient unloader also. What else? What else? What else? That's about it. If this thing was more complicated, I'd get a patent on it, and I could get a patent on this and sell them for maybe 50 cents. Nah, quarter. Just find your scrap of wood, put your dado in it, make it the right size, slightly deeper than your cartridge, and barely wider than your magazine. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if this helped you out. I'm sure there's improvements probably that you can make to this. I don't see a need for many improvements, but if you come up with anything better than this, please let me know. I call this the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead one-handed mag loader. Too simple. Happy trails to you.